Hi, Cancerians. Welcome to your weekly forecast for March 13th through the 19th. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to check in here and see what messages are coming up for the Cancerian collective for the week ahead. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. Therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. You may need a private reading. So we're going to see what's coming up here in the weekly forecast for Sun, Moon, and Rising of the Cancerian Collective. We're going to move the camera just a little bit closer. We're going to get right on into it, my darlings. First card coming up here is the Queen of Wands. This could be a feminine fire sign energy. So that could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This can also be an energy here having to do with you coming into action, coming into your feistiness. We did recently have the full moon in Virgo that created a lot of revelations for a lot of people in realizing what they really want. And so you might be feeling very moved or very ambitious about going for it. You might be coming into this week after that epiphany from the previous full moon, feeling like this is what I want and I'm going to go for it. Now, the thing that I love about the Queen of Wands is a lot of the time she comes up in my readings for people when you're starting to realize how much you bring to the table, how much you have to offer, how much other people are benefiting from having you around. But you're also realizing that what you're getting back in return is not a fair trade. Like, this is not an even exchange. You're getting so much from me and you're giving me barely anything. You're giving me barely peanuts. And you might speak up and you might try to change that. And you might be met with this attitude where it's like, you know what? Just shut up and keep laying the golden eggs, right? You're the goose that lays the golden eggs, or like, just shut up and keep laying. Everything is fine. Everything is good. We don't need to change anything. So Queen of Wands is like, heck no, right? Like, Queen of Wands is like, this is not going to work for me. And because she's so angry and she's so fed up, and because she is in a really healthy sense of confidence and knowing what she has to offer, and I'm saying she, this still applies to you if you're a he, um, uh, because she's in this energy, she reaches for more. She reaches for better because she knows, hey, there are other opportunities out there. They're gonna see what I have to offer, and they're gonna give it to me. They're gonna give it to me gladly because they know I'm worth it. And because there's this anger and this drive and this frustration and this determination and this sense of self worth, you end up landing the next big thing fairly quickly. It happens fairly fast. This can also be starting a business, putting your gifts and talents to work for yourself and having it pick up rather quickly, having it move forward rather quickly. So basically, Queen of Wands, you might have a lot of anger coming to the surface in the coming week. It's not negative, it's not bad. Don't try to repress it, work with it. Use it in creation, right? You can use your anger to create, or you can use it to destroy. Use it to create. Use it to build. Build what you want. It's gonna really, really be a positive tool to have in your toolbox as you're coming into changes and shifts. Anger can be a wonderful motivator and energy supply, even, motivation. And so this is something that you'll be able to use to your favor. The next card that's coming up here for the Cancerian collective is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is a major arcana card. People don't like to see the Hanged Man because they feel like it means nothing is happening or things are at a standstill. Well, what they forget is it's a major arcana card. And major arcana cards come up because it's a significant new chapter defining moment in our life. And the Hanged Man is the universe is giving you a little bit of a cosmic timeout to double check your order, to double check what you're putting out to the universe, because there's a possibility here to tweak something. And so some of you Cancerians might be already moving forward on certain goals, certain projects, certain things you have going for you right now, and you might experience a lull in this coming week. You might feel like, oh my gosh, there's a delay, or it's slowed down, or now I'm going to have to like wait a little bit longer. This time is being given to you as a gift so that you can double check your order, double check your plans, double check what you're trying to call in, because something you're calling in might be unnecessary, or something you're working on might not give you the result you think it's going to give you. So if you're not sure what it is and you take time in self-reflection and meditation, and if it doesn't come to you what needs to be shifted, you could just say, "Dear angels and guides, help me to see anything I'm missing at this time. Um, these are the current things that I'm trying to manifest, and I ask for this or something better." And if you say that, you're giving your guides and your angels permission to come in and tweak things. So if there's something that your angels and guides are like, "Oh, well, we know that you're not going to be happy when you get this," and you're telling them, "Please give me this or something better," well, you've given them permission to give you the thing that's going to make you happy. So this could be like a good thing to incorporate in your affirmations at this time in the coming week, to just have the mindset of, please, bring me such and such or something better, because there's a shift here that will be better for you if you're making this shift and leaving things open. The next card that's coming in for the Cancerian Collective is the Eight of Cups. Doesn't surprise me at all. Some of you may be working on a career change, or you may be feeling like you're in a situation that is extremely unfulfilling. You're going to accomplish what you're after. You're going to get what you're after. But some of you have heard me say this Eight of Cups comes into this whole cycle of, like, we work really hard to manifest something, we're really happy about it, and then like the happiness fades and we're like, something is missing. Maybe I focused on the wrong thing. And we say, "Oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to feel fulfilled when I accomplish this other thing instead." And it becomes this terrible cycle. Happiness is constantly attached to the next goal, to the next project. And your angels and guides are like, you are working way too hard not to enjoy the things that you're calling in or manifesting. So spiritual connection is crucial for you right now, because Eight of Cups tells us what's really missing is a spiritual connection. Once we have this spiritual connection in place strongly, then you're going to be able to manifest things and be satisfied with them. You're going to be happy. You're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor instead of feeling like something is still missing. So you might have a spiritual routine, but maybe you got disconnected here, maybe stress happened, maybe somebody shook your confidence, maybe something happened where you forgot who you were for a moment. Or maybe it's just we need to spice up the spiritual routine the same way we spice up our relationships. Things can become very blah after a while. So this could be a good time to check and see what are some ways you can liven up your spiritual practice. Maybe it's spending time in nature. Maybe it's incorporating one of the four elements. Maybe it's getting lost in music or creativity or art or dance or karate, or just some kind of, um, physical component. There are so many ways that we can add here. Anything that's giving you a sense of bliss, anything that's giving you a sense of zen, incorporate it so that you can really enjoy the things that are coming in. I do feel that for some of you, you're having a really significant awakening that's moving you away from like previous goals and previous pressures. And you're saying, "I don't want this." And I feel like some of you are having an epiphany or a memory that's taking you back in time to the exact moment someone placed their dream upon your shoulders. Likely it could have been a parent, because if somebody's trying to live vicariously through you, it could be a parent or a relative. But I feel like some of you are having an epiphany that you've been living somebody else's dream, because somebody at some point when you were younger decided they were going to live through you. And there's going to be no more of that. You're making a shift, and you're going to say, "This is my life and I'm going to go for what I want, not to make somebody else's dreams come true." The next card that's coming up here for you is the Nine of Cups. So as I said, wishes are coming true. You're going to get what you're after, but it's really important that you're paying attention to your spiritual connection so you can enjoy it. So that you're not going to feel like, "Oh gosh, something is still missing." And then you're, back to the beginning, trying to figure out what's going to give you fulfillment. Your wish will come true. Your wish will be granted. You will get the things you're working for. But right now, there's a little bit of a timeout so you can strengthen that spiritual connection and you can get clear about really, really what you want and what you want to do with these blessings. Some of you have plans for these blessings that your angels and guides are saying, oh, these might not be the best plans. And that can be something you can take up in prayer. Help me to see what is going to be the best way for me to put these blessings to use. What do you want me to do with my money? What do you want me to do with my blessings? What do you want me to do with my gifts, my talents, my accomplishments? And wait and give it time to come in. Maybe this for some of you may come to you more easily if you do it through journaling instead of through meditation. But there's this significant shift coming in so that you're able to enjoy what you're calling in because you've been working really hard to call it in. You might want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that will take you to the other videos so you'll be able to find them easily. There's also a link in the description that will take you to the love readings for March if you want to check those out. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, links in the description for that as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous week ahead. And don't forget to check out the daily messages on the channel as well. Take care and be well, my darlings.